Captain Crunch. Nope. Cinnamon Crunch. Yep. Some donuts here. Got some lemon cake. Some cheese doodles. Cheese puffs. And, if I want to eat any of that, I got some food in the refrigerator. A whole breakfast I didn't eat yesterday. Of course, the bat phone's over here. The whole world in your hand. The, surprisingly, uh, you know, ride surf together. Pull this over. Starbucks. I've never got into Starbucks breakfasts or whatever. Shake Shack. I've never really got into it. I used to work at NYLO. It was a hotel. And they had a Shake Shack next door. I never went over there. People say Shake Shack. It's pretty good. I need to try it one day. Uh, Hold on. Pretty good job right here. Pay me some good money. Go one right there wants to pay me some pretty good money right there. Basically for doing nothing. It's up the street. 55,000 or 61,000 a year to do nothing. You know. Uh-huh. Easy money. I could apply. I already applied for it, so I might work it. Let's see what we got here. Easy money, man. Ain't nothing to it. Just another opportunity, but I can't start until November, so I'm waiting around. All types of opportunities are coming up for me like that. They want me to start now. I can't because if I do, I've already talked to child support. They said that they're not going to be able to completely give me my refund. If they give it, I don't know. I don't think they will. They're trying to say, okay, I told them I'm not in their arrears. I paid it all off. And so what are y'all waiting on? You know. So I'm waiting for, like always, they lie. They said when she's 17, now she's 18, and her birthday's in October. But I met all my obligations. So what are y'all waiting on? I don't want them to be able to track me nowhere, because if you work for 2 weeks, you get your first check, but your next check will ping the child support system. Well, it gives them the custodial parent opportunity to know where you work. I don't want her to know where I work at. I'm just being straight up. Tracking me and monitoring and watching me is over with. we're not enemies. I just never talked to her. That's my child's mother. It's basically like she don't exist to me. And I don't have no hatred towards her at all because I don't even know her. Yeah, I know you got like some cinnamon toast crunch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course he does. Stephen A. Smith's relationship with Shannon Sharp goes sour. As soon as somebody like that sees somebody failing, they're just like a girl who'll break up with you when you say you don't have a job. Yeah, baby. Some things happen at the job. I'm not gonna have some money for now, but I'm gonna get back on my feet. Man, shoot. That woman already gonna bring out the first thing that she can't stand about you. Cause she's scared of being poor. Especially if she's only with you because she's a gold digger. Hmm. This world is grimy.
But no. So we can get going. What's up, Q? Yeah, I was gonna do a panel for WWE. That's what I was supposed to do. Then all of this noise started happening, and I was like, well, all right. That's to the side. We got to tackle this. Now, let's get to it. When Shannon Sharp was having problems with Skip Bayless, the person that came weaseling out the grass was Stephen A. Smith, trying to contact Shannon Sharp. Him and Shannon Sharp had no relationship whatsoever. They didn't hate each other, they just had no relationship. He appeared on ESPN's First Take before. They did a segment over there, and, that was basically it. Shannon was a lot more quieter and pleasant. He wasn't the personality he was. He wasn't Uncle Shannon. Right? Then he moves over with Skip Bayless and does Undisputed. Shannon Sharp was a hit from day one. He clearly held his own and was doing better than Stephen A. Smith. And in many people's opinions, Stephen A. Smith became jealous. He was jealous that everybody was, look at that, Shannon, the new guy, he just walks in, and that, we've been number one. I'm not doubting Shannon Sharp for nothing he's done. I'm not taking nothing from him. I'm just saying, lost nothing, brother. I ain't taking down from no him and Max Kellerman were getting crushed. He knew it. That's why he wanted Max gone. So when Skip and Shannon started having their problems, Stephen A. weaseled in like the snake out of the grass. Hey, brother, I just want to make sure you're all right. Hey, I know that man. And when that man talks like that, oh, you never coming back. Like, I've worked with that man. I know. It's over. So, usually don't make a lot of sense.
Okay, let's get into it real quick. I've been having my hair down like Kod really. Like, I put it down for a little bit, but then I put it right back up because I started walking and shit. And it started getting real hot. And you know how black people hair can. You already know. Y'all like my outfit? Oh, Lord. Look at my outfit, y'all. It's giving, I don't know. Y'all want to see my rental though? Hold on, let me roll the window down. I'm getting off topic a little bit, but okay. Big Coco out of the truck. And it's doing her little cartoon. It's giving. Look, it's giving. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. Don't know how to act. Yeah. I'll let you. Alright, y'all. That's not what this video is about. This video is about truck driving. So maybe I could put this right here and scan it. Oh, this is perfect. Let me cut the car. Is the lady cut this? Oh, it's right here. She had cut it on for me and turned on the AC.
Morning, sweat. Taste test, sweat. Go time, road.
Is the lady cut this? Oh, it's right here. She had cut it on for me and turned on the AC. All right, how I'm looking? How your girl looking? Hot or not? Hot or not? Y'all see my hair? Let's do a hair check because I'm on a hair journey. Let's see, because Monday was my birthday. I went to the salon. Y'all see the weight I done lost? Wait, I said that right? Yeah, the weight I lost. All right, something bit me, but we ain't, okay. So look, y'all. Look. Hi. What am I trying to say? Y'all, I'm back in the shop. You're like, what? Yes, I'm back in the motherfucking shop after spending 10,000. What? Yeah, 10,000, wow. 10,000. I dropped 10,000 on a truck. This, mind y'all, I was supposed to do a new authority owner-operator expense video. I can't even get to that yet because I can't even get out the shop. What are we talking about? So, I just wanted to have fun with y'all. But look, okay, let's get into it. Y'all see my sandals? The sandals are sandaling. The sandal is the sandals. Is the ankles dry? Is the ankle dry? Is them heels dry? It's been a long day, so it probably is a... Okay, let me get back to it. All right, because I'm getting on topic and track with y'all. All right, I'm hungry. It's been a long day. Let me tell y'all what happened. So yesterday I got out of the shop, you know what I'm saying? My bill yesterday was like, at the same shop that I spent 10,000 for all the stuff that I showed y'all. But with this bill from yesterday, I have to tell the owner, listen, no more going up on a bill. We're going to leave it like this and we're going to... What did I get done yesterday? I had a reverse light that would not turn on at all.
I'm already full.
This air tank that was on my catwalk, y'all,
Good.
that needed to get moved. Whoosh, because
she don't know what the fuck she's doing in
DOT
trucking.
already probably want to cover me. So I had to, get that squared away. Boom. And I was going to have to take the APU off. The APU ain't even hooked up because Thermo King and Shreveport, they left me hanging. They started. You know what I'm saying? They ain't finished the job. Like, they ain't finished. So that never got hooked up. But, so that was probably going to have to get moved. But they ended up taking a piece of my blower. Like, the other little parts of my blower, they ended up taking that off. And just threw that in my truck and was like, yeah, we just gonna utilize this space right here and call it a day since you're not doing any type of pneumatic blower type of work right now. So I was cool with that, y'all. And then what else? It's not too many times, y'all, that I've been to a shop and I had to depend on them to get all my parts and stuff. I'm in a whole other state. My car, my Honda, Hotel Honda ain't here. So, we just had to do what it do. So I been having, y'all don't know this, but ever since I got my transmission, and I got it from Freightliner, like I paid the $8,000 up front at Freightliner, and then when they get your core back, y'all, when they get the old transmission back, shipped to them, then you get your core money back. So my transmission was anywhere between $3,000 to $4,000, and then the core was another $3,000 to $4,000. So up front, when I wanted this transmission, I had to pay like $8,000. It was like 8 bands, y'all. I been having transmission issues a few months, like 2 to 3 months after getting that transmission put in. And every time I would accelerate on my gas pedal, you feel grinding, you hear it. And what else? And it's hard to go into gear. Like, it's just hard to go into gear. So I had emailed them in October of 2022 when I was still in business, I was still running, and they had told me I had a 1-year warranty with unlimited miles. I was so busy working and making decent money that I was just like, I'll handle this another time. Like, I'll just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for it later. Well, now I'm paying for it later, y'all. Y'all know I'm back in business. Ain't pulled no load yet, just been spending money. And tell me why I had the $10,000 shop. That's what we're going to call. We're going to call them the $10,000 shop. The $10,000 shop looked at my clutch and transmission and was like, yeah, we're not going to be able to help you with this. So anyway, found another shop, got another shop that somebody I know has utilized them. Pull up in there today like this.
Save me. Let me guess. Silicones, sulfates, dyes.
Pull up in there today like this.
She gonna take this shit serious.
Y'all know I be driving like a little nerd, but anyway.
You imagine she out there on the
guess what, y'all?
highways,
guess
man.
What? So he was like, you probably just need a new clutch. He didn't even go under it. He was just like, he moved it up a little bit and was trying to get in. He's like, you need a new clutch. I said, my clutch is new. My clutch is new. I don't care that it was done in 2022. My clutch is new, just like my transmission is new. If you go, right, and y'all can correct me on this because y'all know I'm still learning or whatever. I'm learning. This a whole new journey. It's a whole new experience. If you go and buy some parts, right, and run the parts for about 6 months, and then you don't come back to it till 2.5 years later, the part should be still fairly new. It should. It didn't get much usage out of it, right? You would think. So I was like, nah, I'm not going for that, sir. You need to go under the truck. Go under the truck and see what's really going on. Because that shop in Georgia did me dirty. And every single time something pop up about them, I'm going to bring a sorry. I'm going to do that. So, okay. Back to the point. He goes underneath the truck and he was like, clutch brake looks broken. I'm like, that sound about right. And I pulled out.
Everybody else story.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. I'm going to start this off by saying I dislike all you black content creators with this witch hunt on Terrence Crawford, claiming that this man is on performance enhancers. I actually despise of all of you black content creators that trying to put a black cloud over Terrence Crawford's career, and not one of you black content creators from the Lollipop Gang. That's what y'all are. The Lollipop Gang. The get along. You dudes are disgusting. Disgusting. Y'all disgust me. Each and every one of y'all. Disgusting. And ashamed. Not one of y'all have a video with Virgil Ortiz, Bam Rodriguez, Mario Barrios. Why is it Manny Pacquiao tested? Not one of y'all. But y'all will continuously have a witch hunt on Terrence Crawford. As if he's the only athlete with snack. Ironically, Terrence Crawford is facing a Mexican fighter who has tested positive for a banned substance and got suspended. In Canelo Alvarez. And y'all concerned about Terrence Crawford, who is a first ballot Hall of Famer, a black man who is a 4-division champion, who has created history within the sport of boxing. Created history. He was the first 4 major sanctioned belt world champion, the first 4 major sanctioned belt junior welterweight, the first 4 major sanctioned belt welterweight champion, the first 2-division undisputed 4 major sanctioned belt world champion. He's undefeated, and yet y'all want to have a witch hunt.
Talk
Y'all
about
want to
it.
have a witch hunt for him, but not Canelo Alvarez. Y'all not making no videos about Canelo Alvarez, Virgil Ortiz, Bam Rodriguez, right? All these fighters are sponsored and deal with Rick DeConte and Snack. Robert Garcia's gym, not a single one of y'all concerned with Robert Garcia, Mikey Garcia. Y'all concerned with the person that look like you. Outside the sport of boxing, because this ain't got nothing to do with boxing. It ain't got nothing to do with boxing.
It's
Because you
politics.
see,
Race.
here's the thing. If it had something to do with boxing, y'all would be pursuing everybody with Snack. No, but you're only concerned with the people that look like you because you are cowards. Y'all are straight cowards. That's what you are. You scared to call out somebody that don't look like you. All those Mexican fighters that's dealing with Snack, you ain't got no smoke for them. You ain't digging up and doing research on them, but you dig up and do research on Devin Haney and Terrence Crawford, who ironically, get this, Devin Haney fought a guy who was on performance enhancers and initially lost, then the fight got overturned, then the dude got suspended, and Ryan Garcia. Y'all ain't had no smoke for Ryan Garcia. Y'all was trying to defend Ryan Garcia.
If you thought the beef between Terrence Crawford and Gervonta Tank Davis was over, think again. In a new sit-down interview, Crawford dropped a bombshell, and Tank's response was instant and intense. Crawford floated the wild idea of putting Tank on the undercard of his mega fight with Canelo Alvarez, matched up against Shakur Stevenson. He even said, if Tank wasn't so cocky, that would have been dope. That one comment blew up social media, boxing forums, and locker rooms everywhere. So let's break this down.
No. Crawford and Canelo. I'm pretty sure
Shakur and Tank?
that would be dope. That would be dope. But if Tank was not so cocky to be on a Terrence Crawford undercard, that would be dope. But I don't see Tank taking a backseat to no fighter.
Here's the story. Crawford spoke in an exclusive interview with The Ring and confirmed he's headlining the mega card in Riyadh on September 13th against Canelo. But he also wants to load up the card. His dream edition? A long-awaited lightweight showdown. Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis. Crawford described his vision clearly. He said it would have been a dream if Tank wasn't too cocky to fight on his undercard. He wasn't throwing direct shade, just being honest. Crawford then praised Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, calling them the two best in the division, no question. It was subtle but savage. His message? Stevenson deserves the spotlight. Keyshawn is ready for the big stage.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
Ready for whoever comes next, man. That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? Given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that are closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him. It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Awesome, appreciate it.
But putting Tank on anyone else's undercard? That's a line too far. The interview instantly reignited the long-standing tension between Crawford and Tank, a rivalry that's been simmering since Tank disrespected Crawford's wife and publicly supported Errol Spence back in 2023.
Tank would never even think about to come up to 154.
What about 47, though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is
I just really don't like that, dude.
Why, though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's
Like, not your cup of tea, that's just not...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter, though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways, nah.
Crawford's message was clear. I respect the sport enough to give Shakur his moment. Tank would just want all the attention. This sparked reactions across boxing media, YouTube influencers, and fan communities. Everyone asked, how would Tank respond?
Who's next? I told y'all who I want to fight. I can't keep saying the same thing. I already told y'all who I want to fight. The best versus the best. That should be my next fight. I told y'all I'm a dog. I'm top level, elite level fighter. So let's make boxing great again. Let's put the best fighters in the ring with each other, and let's see who come out victorious.
And Tank did respond fast. He jumped on social media and fired back with the kind of raw energy only he can bring. His message was short, direct, and loud. I don't take second to no man. He questioned who Crawford thinks he is to decide fight lineups. Tank made one thing clear. He's not playing second fiddle, not even on a card with Canelo. In his words, Tank is the show.
So, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. Let's say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Cause everybody, including Will, Will ain't. Fuck.
Tank, question for you. Your proud father.
But he didn't just talk big. He reminded everyone of his record. He's undefeated. He's got knockout power in both hands. And now Crawford is talking about who goes on what part of the card. Social media lit up. TikTok, Instagram, X, all flooded with reactions. Fans started chanting for one thing. Make Tank versus Shakur the main event.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, it'd be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him come up there.
You got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him come and touch it.
Wow.
Man,
Monte said you got a glass.
he said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
147. I'll make 147.
Ooh, see, oh
You
man.
gonna have a pre-free now.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guy.
I don't know. Let's look at the bigger picture. On the surface, it's just two elite fighters exchanging shots. But deep down, this is about more. Legacy, branding, and control. Crawford is planning the biggest boxing event of 2025. Naturally, he wants the undercard to reflect that scale. For him, fighters like Shakur and Keyshawn represent the future. They're hungry, fresh, and rising. But Tank? He expects to be the main attraction, even if it's just a lightweight unification bout.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming the name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for.
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what?
Tyron
Us
Lockwood,
fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football. That shit winning boxing.
Then there's the contrast. Crawford is calm, calculated, and technical. Tank is flashy, loud, and aggressive. Crawford thinks Tank's ego is predictable. Tank sees Crawford's humility as fake, or even threatening. At its core, this is about respect. Crawford suggested that Tank would
Do you
know what time it is? It's time to get ready, get set, and summer.
Get ready.
Des Bryant, Jerry Jones. Now Jerry Jones is the owner. He's an old white owner for the Cowboys. Des Bryant, who was a receiver, apparently, and I'm gonna try to break this down. Apparently, it says, all right, hold on. The recent blah blah, including a gratuitous slap at former Cowboys receiver and the agent Jay-Z. So Jerry Jones said something about negotiations with a linebacker, and it was a linebacker named Micah Parsons. But while he was talking about that, he mentioned former Cowboys receiver Des Bryant and their agent. Let's see if we could figure it out.
Media that confirmed a lot of the things that I said last night in Canton when Maria Taylor and I were talking about the Parsons situation last night. That they're going to trade him. I heard they show that they're willing.
So it looks like the Cowboys owner is talking about a current player, but then he threw Des Bryant name in the mix. This is what he said. He says, when we have a problem with the player, the agents usually...
Oh, man. So, every week Nicki Minaj finds a new enemy on Twitter, and it leaves everyone surprised when we see who she chooses. And last night, it was Des Bryant's turn. Yeah. Former NFL player, Des Bryant, Cowboys legend. Throw up that X, all that good stuff right there. As this post right here says, Des Bryant and Nicki Minaj are beefing because Jerry Jones won't pay Michael Parsons. Essentially, bro, because this whole rabbit hole is insane. This post right here with a little bit more of an explanation saying, see, Jerry made an unprompted dig at Jay-Z, Des Bryant and Rock Nation. They all clapped back with digs of their own. And somehow now Des Bryant is beefing with Nicki Minaj because she saw Jay-Z's name get mentioned as something negative and threw herself in the middle of it. Basically. And then she posted this right here saying, I hope Jerry Jones is having a great day. Defending Jerry Jones in 2025. Wow, going at Rock Nation. I think we lost the plot a little bit, but okay. All right. So yeah, football fans, we all know Michael Parsons asked for a freaking trade. Shit crazy, all right? If you're not into football like that, this guy's a big deal. Plays for the Dallas Cowboys, one of the best defensive players in the league.
over with. God good.
A few hours ago, Little Boosie made post on his Instagram page letting us know that he accepted a plea deal which will end him up in prison. Charleston White got a hold of it, and being someone who doesn't like Boosie, he started crashing out and clowning Boosie. Check this out. I just accepted a plea from the federal government on my gun case. I thought this case was over and I was going to get on with my life, but God don't make mistakes, and I'm tired of fighting. I talked to my family, and this is the right decision 100%. To all my fans across the world, say a prayer for your boy and go get the new album. #Word of a Real One. Let me get y'all the clip from Charleston White. Kindly smash the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Boosie done had 5 murders. You think they don't want his ass? Boosie was supposed to just turn right and go straight. Don't even talk this shit. Don't be fine about it. Now you go roll up to a murder trial, a double murder trial. Out on bond. My goodness, man. You got to be thinking. You got to be thinking, young people. You can't, man, listen. You can't goddamn me poke at the bow. The white boy is the bow. And when he gets you, in them clothes, you can't, no, don't y'all be no. Listen, one thing we know, Boosie gangster, right? He can handle this. Gangster as he is, he get to be y'all hero. He get to show y'all he really about that talking about. He can go do another 10 in his phone. That's a long time when you got hair neighbors. To stand in the peel line and all that kind of shit. No, we don't know. You got to go stand in the peel line. No. When they send you up there with them DC, they don't tell these young niggas about them DC niggas in the bed. No. Hold up. Let me close this right here. They don't tell y'all about them DC niggas in the bed, do they? No. When they send them California niggas out by them DC niggas, make California niggas behave. Listen, I don't give a they send a DC nigga. And you ask any in them face, these niggas kick everybody ass in the face. I'm not bullshit. The nigga blind and take his hood off and say, I ain't looking at the road.
God don't like ugly.
Well, now, listen. Boosie, when they put them niggas' ass in the feds, and when them niggas go to moving away, man, please, them DC niggas, man, your ass better be tough fucking with them.
Your Guardian investigation for the death of young dogs.
They put 16 DC niggas on 1 yard. Them niggas go run the whole motherfucking yard. I said, what? Man, they go stab and stick. Yeah, you got them DC niggas fucked up. Then all them niggas throw a box. Most DC, so I ain't lying. See, these niggas so bullshit, no, they talking that state penitentiary where the big bullet, no. The DC niggas bully every goddamn body. So you gotta go talk to your big homies to really understand what I'm talking about.
Goes off on wife.
They got Boosie
They're getting a divorce. He's too young to be married anyway. Soldier Boy walks free to go whack 100. Hood day tragedy.
You can't beat 5 murder cases. It's just like me. Nigga, I can't keep beating these cases here in my city. And I did do something. Now let me keep it going. They're not gonna keep letting you
He's a player.
And if you get away, nigga, you better not try to high step down the sideline, getting away, rubbing in their motherfucking face.
The prosecution that really dislikes me. The first time I went to court, he looked at me and said, wipe me down. It's an old, gray white man, bro. Like, I ain't even know he knew my song. I couldn't do nothing but, I was like, young bro, like, it's personal, man. That's prosecutor misconduct. He looked at me and said, wipe me down. It surprised me, bro. It surprised me. I was like, damn. Then the dudes I was in a tank with, I had 2 Mexicans. They saw it. They was off, bro. They was like, man, they was mad, bro. He surprised everybody that day, bro. He was most.
Put my time.
Glad that it's over. Thank God, thank God, thank you. Yeah. Just ready to go cross seas.
take a vacation. This really was a bump in my life that I done made it over that bump. Now it's time to enjoy my happiness.
Congratulations.
Boosie was so.
Going around that he's been recharged, and it sounds like the feds did decide to recharge him because the Ninth Circuit had vacated the Duarte decision.
Right. So the Ninth Circuit, after the dismissal, vacated the Duarte decision. They're going to hear it en banc in September. So I am frankly just shocked by the fact that the government decided to move forward with charges now, just given what's been going on in developing
September, he's gonna be charged right back with that again.
They recalled the Duarte decision. They depublished it so that the entire Ninth Circuit, the court as a whole, can re-review it. I am not expecting a different decision. And if you look at what decisions are coming down from other circuits around the country, other circuits are in alignment with what the Ninth Circuit found.
And then they came right back at him.
Will be in alignment when the issue comes before them, probably in the next year or so. But they refiled charges. We will again move for dismissal. There are a couple of other motions that I will be filing in addition to raising the Duarte and Second Amendment challenges. We'll be moving to dismiss on additional grounds in the coming weeks. This is, a case where Mr. Hatch was charged, as you know, initially by the state. We have one dismissal there. Charged then by the feds, second dismissal. And they're going at it again a third time. And one of the things I think that's most shocking about the newer indictments,
Charlemagne the God responds to
Leave your
Donald
thoughts in the
Trump.
comment section. Additionally, always keep it locked in with Word on the Street channel for all of the latest news surrounding Little Boosie and Charleston White. Stay with us for everything else.
There's a world of flavor out there in so little time.
I'm out here in the streets.
Preserve your faith. You've been critical. You've had your bones to pick with President Trump. If you took his name out of it and looked solely at what has happened, the policies and the things that have changed around the world and in our country over the first 6 months, how do you rate his presidency so far?
I wouldn't give it a good rating,
Why not?
simply because, the least of us are still being impacted the worst. Like when you look at something like, the big beautiful bill, that's something that, I'm going to benefit from because of the tax bracket that I'm in. But, there's going to be so many people that's hurt by that bill. And, anything that, takes away Medicaid from people and is going to put people in a worse financial situation than, they were previously in, I'm not for. And, he ran on that. Like he ran on, the economy. He ran on saying that, grocery prices are going to be down and,
That has happened.
No.
Inflation is trending down. And by the way, Medicaid, we want to make sure that people who are not actual recipients or shouldn't be getting Medicaid are off of Medicaid so it can actually benefit more people. There is good stuff in that bill, though. You have the 2017 tax cuts that are made permanent, and that really is for everybody. But that's for everyone. Everyone in this country is impacted by that. You also have things, by the way, like money going to school choice for parents all across this country. There is a lot of good that I think will come out of the big, beautiful bill. But what about things like...
Right now, people are hurting. And he campaigned on immediate change, day one change.
And you don't think you've felt any change? People aren't feeling...
Here today for Monday, August 4th, goes to President Donald J. Trump. Now, if you haven't heard, I was on Laura Trump's show, My View, on Fox this past weekend. Drop one of the clues bombs for Laura Trump. She's been a guest on Breakfast Club before, so I had no problem showing up to her program. I'm one of those silly rabbits who still believes in the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Thankfully, Laura is a Trump who still believes in freedom of speech because her father-in-law, the 47th president of the United States of America, did not take too kindly to some things I had to say. Where is the lie? Trump's big, beautiful bill is going to make the rich richer and the poor poorer. Okay, the other issue I said on My View with Laura's Trump is I believe traditional conservatives are quietly staging a political coup to take their party back from MAGA. I explained this to y'all a couple of weeks ago. Traditional conservatives are going to take the Republican Party back. I think there's a political...
He was winning. Gang spinning, y'all share the video so my page can grow. I need 1,000 plus likes so the algorithm know. Subscribe to my channel so my YouTube can grow. And I'm on Live Frolica, that page go. Yeah, and skip the game. Ain't got nothing but a bunch of rednecks, a bunch of clucks, a bunch of fake Asians and Japanese pages, and a bunch of black women that saying they ain't doing no AA and they only doing BJ, which means they Hey man, Soldier Boy, he got locked up, possession of a firearm by felon, and police in Los Angeles decided not to pursue with the charges, so he just got out, charges dismissed, charges dropped, however you want to put it, and the situation Soulja Boy just went through and got up out of is how Boosie was supposed to get about the situation. But the difference is Boosie was seen with the firearm. Soulja Boy wasn't. They never said with Soulja Boy or Boosie that the firearm was stolen. So it's not a stolen firearm. It's just a felony possession of a firearm, right? But we got Boosie on camera. We got Soulja Boy just getting pulled over. He got people with him. He in the passenger side. He not driving. I'm pretty sure the car wasn't in his name. Even if it was, we got a driver that's he can conceal, carry. Maybe the firearm in Soulja Boy car was in reach, so they charged him with it. Other than that, I don't see how or why LAPD would charge Soulja Boy with that firearm. And then a good thing that's on Soulja Boy part, I guess he didn't have no fingerprints on that firearm. Because all they need is fingerprints, him touching it. So he wasn't touching no firearm. Unless he really need to. He ain't just holding it, and you would think that's what he'd do. Somebody like him, he'd be touching it and holding it, but evidently, unless they didn't run it, but they decided not to do that though. We got somebody saying, it's my weapon. I'm pretty sure that the guy who's saying that's my weapon, it probably came back to the guy who did buy that weapon. It just, I don't know, the firearm could have been up under Soulja Boy's seat or just been at reach and they still locked him up for it. Right, but they dismissed it. Now, him getting pulled over, traffic violations, I don't know if it was didn't turn the signal on, improper lane change, tail light, tag light, running, not stopping all the way at the stop sign, running the red light, speeding, tent, smoking in the car. Well, that's LA, so that don't matter. That's pretty much it. But he got about that jam. Didn't take too long. But best believe, if that driver, security, or whoever was in the car, whoever took ownership of that gun, right? Best believe they would have went downtown and say they found multiple firearms or just even that one, and the gun wasn't stolen. I ain't saying it's stolen. It's still just a clean weapon. But the people in the car saying that ain't my gun, then Soulja Boy still be locked up facing that charge right there. Because it ain't like a felon can't get a clean weapon. Dudes who got concealed carries or FFL license or just a permit to carry or go in the store and sell a firearm to a convicted felon, especially somebody like Soulja Boy. So you can get your hands on a clean weapon. Like in Boosie's situation, like security saying, hey, my firearm right here, I don't know nothing about that one. That ain't mine. Now I'm thinking that that firearm that Boosie got locked up for wasn't stolen. If I'm wrong, y'all G-check me in them comments. But last time I checked, I don't remember them saying Boosie get charged with possession of a firearm by felon and a stolen firearm. But I could be wrong, but I'm gonna roll with the weapon wasn't stolen. This is why Boosie's saying it ain't his, it's the security's. Because if it's stolen, why would you say that's the security? But the security can be like, man, that ain't my gun. Even though it's clean, I don't know what y'all done did with that. I claim that and shit on it. Y'all know y'all can go wild. You know what I'm saying? So, but if Soulja Boy was in a situation like that, he'd still be fighting that case and had to pay what he had to pay. If he get bond, however it was gonna go Fed, could have picked it up, whatever. But since everybody on one accord,
I can't take it no more.
and then, let alone, he ain't on tape with the firearm.
Come on. I want the whole world to know. Wait a minute. Knock, knock. Who goes there? Who goes there in that trap game? Wait a minute, man. They done with all this shit. Damn, it's out here, man. Wait a minute, y'all. Who that one to be rapping? Wait a minute, y'all. The streets is talking about what's happening. in this gangster world. It look like they ain't playing no more. With the Rico charges. Yo, it's over, man. Open up your eyes. That ain't the way you live life anymore, man. Making money behind bars. Behind bars? Out here on the streets. Nah, man, you can't get it like that. You in the trap. For better or for worse. The street sound. The sound of the streets. Keeps going. Down in the trap. What we gonna do? Get after us all. What we gonna do, y'all? They keep on bringing things back up. We thought it was over with. Man, they after us, man. And then they'll never, ever stop. I said from the seat. It's all left with the cops. Robbers tripping out here, and we getting them, man. You don't want us to have it. How we live our life. The trap at the rapper. Show me the stage. I'm ready for it. Give me the mic. And let me give the people free. For better or for worse. It's the sound of the streets. It's us that keep going. Whoop, whoop. Yo. The truth hurts in the streets. Yo, it's Kod Testimonies. And I love y'all, man. I'm the trap guy.